Mysticraven. Alright, so we have to work on a new build. We're going to be doing for PvP for the Stamblade on this platform. We're going to go with the Hunter's Venom, and I'm going to show you guys why here. But we're going to upgrade these pieces. And then we're going to create some runes and hopefully get this all done up. So I'm really looking forward to this build, like a lot. Like a lot. I'm not even going to lie. This is going to be pretty gross. Alright, so we got that. Now we need, I want to say 2 health and a magicka, maybe 3 health, but we'll put 2 health in magicka. And I need at least a 1 recovery. The other one I'm going to change later, so I'm not really worried about it. Alright. Okay, so we're going to need a magicka. I'll check out the comment here in a second. Hold on. And then we're going to need a recovery. Now, I've been falling in love with the Pestilence set for some time now. And I'm still going to be using it. So nothing changes there. Nothing. Zero. Nada. I'm really, just enjoying that set. So let me go ahead and check out the comment. I'm really, Yo, Irish, my brother. Yo, my man. You are my man, dude. Like, it has been crazy, but still here to support. Have a good night, bro. You too, my brother. You too, man. I miss you. And, man, we got to PvP together. We got to hook up. We have to. So, all right. So, we're going to be using the Venom set to basically when we kill anything. Oh, speaking of, I need a poison glyph. Anytime we kill an enemy with a poison on him, those flies go flying, right? We know that. So the flies go flying, and when I'm done, I'll be able to get the pestilence up to about 40,000. So yeah, it's going to be really, 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 really obnoxious. I can't wait. Oh my god, I cannot wait. There's going to be so many dead players. It's going to be just foul. You guys know how toxic I get. Like with my builds, I've always been probably a really toxic player, but Zoss gives me the tools to do it. So, we might as well take advantage of it, right? Of course. But of course. So, yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm enjoying my time back on the PS a lot more than what I, whatever. And I'm hoping to get with a couple of people, do some content, do, gameplay, have a good time. But where we go when it's all said and done. We go to PvP. Oh, baby. And, I'm back with the best of the best. The best of the best. So, yeah, you guys know I love my PS players. And, and for the guys who are content creators on the PS platform, look, man, I will shout you guys out, man, for real. Just like EA Sports, it's in the game. It's all for it's right. It's in the game. I love that saying. It's like EA. I like it because, the pestilence with Venom, once I come out and I proc it, if they die and that Venom hits anybody that dies, that poison will count. So that's the beautiful part of it. Now I still have to farm up the Ring of the Wild Hunt. So right now I'm using 2-piece Krog. So it's not ideal because I need more speed for my defensive position. We did get all the perfected weapons from that. But I still need to get the sword. Right now I have the axe just because it's traded in Nirnholm. So we did get that. You do not need perfected. So if you're going to make this build, you do not need perfected. So do not sweat it. Get it on normal and you'll be fine. For real, for real. I promise you. So the biggest thing for me is making sure you know when to hit that the attack follow up, and I try to choose my targets, but I need to get also better at timing.
Deposit?
So let's see. So we need venomous. As you guys can see, I went shopping. And I needed that well fitted. I need 3 pieces of well fitted, actually, technically. And then we'll get those. All my lovely runes in. Okay. So we're going to replace that impen. Black. And I need to get this reinforced. So that needs to be reinforced. That's good. This one's good. And actually I'm going to switch the head or something. So we do have a max magicka right there. So what was it? Was it hands? Yeah. So I do need, I don't think I could have found, I got to change that one out too. So there's a lot of things I got to do. But we got this in Nirnholm. I don't really do anything. This is just a proc and defense and whatever. But perfected, you don't need the perfected. The only perfected gives you is an additional max stamina. You don't need it. So don't sweat it. The sword's ideal though. And then maces. One's an Nirnholm. I might switch. Both of them are Nirnholm, but I might switch the one up. So we want to get that on the poison. And see, we're going to replace, we're going to get that wild hunt too. So that's important as well. We want to make sure we're getting roughly around 26 or so. We do need max magicka. Let's see where we're at. We're at 26. It should get us around 24 in BGs roughly, give or take. And then we're at 15. The biggest thing about this, he is a wood elf. Okay, so and then we'll add a little bit of more magicka there. We don't want to be too squishy, but we definitely want to be able to cast our cloaks and you know whatever. Once again, we're going to be using you know, Jewels of Misrule. It really works in for the stamina. So as you guys can see, and we switch out, we're almost at 3,000 stam recovery. So of course you're going to use the mold pots. You want to be a vampire. You want to get that stage 3 for sure. The skills we're going to be using: shadowy disguise, ambush, of course, surprise attack, whirling blades, camouflage hunter, dawnbreaker of smiting. Now the reason being because of the scale factor, right? So let me show you guys this. So let me cloak in. Now let's go down to the pestilence. Currently we're at 39,000 please. And it's not done. It's going to hit over 40. It's going to. It's going to be beautiful. I promise. It's going to be so toxic. Oh, God, help them all. Help them all. We don't need a lot of stam. But we do need magicka. That's very apparent. Gotta run. Keep on killing with Matt. Damn right. Real deal right here. Thank you, brother. You know what I do. You know what I do. You know it. You know it. You know how I do. We keep to the numbers. Ain't no lie. You know how I do. So the biggest thing about this is we're going to be able to hit over the 40,000, and boy, it's gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt. So I've got a little bit now on this bar. This is just pretty much a defensive bar. We're gonna use elude. My timing's got to get a little bit better on this. Piercing mark, it helps against other blades a lot. Why? Because it's going to give the major breach, and it's going to expose them where they can't cloak. Okay, if they die, we're also going to get an additional heal while it's on them. I got to get better at placing this. Resolving vigor, that's why you want it to be Nirnholm, right? We're going to get a lot more out of our heal. Rally, of course, for the Vate Train, and then we're going to slot revealing flare just for the major protection, and then we're going to put the soul tither on here. Now a lot of times I do not use soul tither. The only reason because I rather have the Dawnbreaker. Now a lot of people like incapacitating strikes, and typically I use incapacitating strikes, but I want that skill factor. But the only reason I really have this slotted is the healing. So it's going to raise my healing of my resolving vigor, and that's why I really want to slot it. So when I'm bar swapping, now remind you, if I'm on the front bar, it's not going to count, but when I'm on the back bar, it helps. That little ticks help. So yeah, so I can use it, but a lot of times I just don't. So, and then let's go ahead and give it a whirl. It's not done, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's going to be so delicious. We're at 5-3. By the time we're done, we'll hit about close to the 5-5. Close. But, you know, that recovery is on the Wood Elf and the speed factor. Now, I'm going to have my ring swift. So I do want one swift. And I do want to put that with the weapon damage. So it'll only get a 170, you know, 175 or something. And I want to keep one infused recovery. So one infused weapon damage, one swift, wild hunt ring. That's going to boost up my speed tremendously on top of being a wood elf. Currently my sprint speed's already 162. That's going to get amped up even higher. Speed is factor in this build, so for sure we really do want it. I don't have it unlocked. Like I said, I've really got to farm it, but I want to say, what was it? I don't know if it's nope. I know it's not Cold Harbor. Nope. Ring of the Wild Hunt. Let's see. I've already started it, I think. Ring of the Wild Hunt. So it's going to come in Swift. We're going to keep that Swift. And we're going to go with the weapon damage. So we're not going to keep the recovery. So it's going to give us some 7% on top of the 15 while in combat. And when we're not in combat, additional 45. I'm telling you, this baby is going to move. This baby is going to book. So we're really happy with this. It's going to be deadly. Now this is not a dueling build. Now I do want to, like, this troll, night honey, this troll, literally, like, I was testing it. I was trying to get pieces set up just to see how procs were setting up, and this troll comes up and was trying to duel me. I'm like, dude, seriously, stop. Like, that, it's kind of pathetic, man. Just, you know. But this is not a dual build, because the reason being, I would definitely set this up for different for duels. But it's definitely going to be nice in BGs and Cyrodiil. The nice thing about it is setting everybody up to, you know, place the chase. If you want to use, like, Shadow, you know, your Shadow, you can. And that's an option. And that's a nice flex spot with right here. If you wanted to use the Shadow, you could, you know, take out the revealing flare, or you can take out the piercing mark, right? That's an option. Or you could remove elude, but elude is definitely a very good whatever, but I do it for the major expedition. So the biggest thing about the elude for me is when I get hit, I'll get the major expedition on top of the speed factor. So we want speed to really get us in and out of those scenarios. It's this rotation's a little bit different because I'm used to a bow, but that's why I said it's a different play style for me on my Stamblade. But you know, overall, yeah, it's definitely going to be one of the most toxic builds. Now, I do believe there's tons of Venom builds out there, but this is way more deadlier. The reason being, once I kill one person, somebody else is going to get hit with 4,000 ticks, right? 4,000 ticks from the pest per hit. That's insanity. That's just, and it can crit. That's without the crit factor. Add crit factor to it, people die. People die. Now, I have it with sheer venom on my other build. You know, sheer pestilence build. And I do like that build, but this will be venom. You know, obviously I'm using venomous. So this will be my venom build. So we'll give them a slight alteration in the look factor, kind of tone in and, you know, get that feel. But yeah, this is going to be gross. Oh my. Let's welcome back Mystic to the PS platform. Oh God, it's going to be great. I miss it. Of course, tomorrow I'm going to finish up my farm on PC because me and the greatest tank in Elder Scrolls, aka Fuck Cow, we are going to be doing a couple of little PvP runs on the next campaign. So I'm going to get with him. We're going to set up a couple of hours and a couple of things, and I really can't wait to do that with the Mage Blade. So, you know, that's going to be the, you know, the B-52, as I'm calling it, or stealth. We should call it stealth. Stealth bomber. It's going to be the stealth bomber. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to so many things, man. It's, you know... And this is definitely where you want to get that ring, because here's the funny thing, like you start slowing down when you're in the crouch, but when you get that wild hunt, it makes it different even when you're in stealth, and that's where you really do want to get that benefit. It's so toxic.
Someone, we need help.
I'm so looking forward to this, baby. Come on, Q. Don't ask me. So the biggest thing about it is I mean, you have a big target. You're like, oh shit, you know? And that's where they know at least you're coming. One second, guys. Anyways, so if we can get a Q, God, I want a Q. Let's do this shit. The biggest thing for me is definitely getting... One second. Holy shit. Alright. So let's see. Do I know anybody? I don't think I do. What? Okay.
It's fighting time!
I wonder why they're chasing me. The first one got ripped, though. Don't worry, we got more coming. Fucking lag, bitch! Green's gonna actually help us here for a second. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. We might have to adjust the health a little bit. Maybe a little. Nice. I feel like I'm carrying my team. 7-4. This guy is pretty good, DK. Yeah, we'll see how the damage goes at the end of the match. The purple team's staying together really good. Green's not, like, back flagging, and my team isn't, you know, picking apart the targets they could. Hold on. Oh, and they got a healer too. That's so bullshit. Dude's got 2 more kills, 1 less death. I'm at 530 something. We'll get it, because that's why we need speed. That's why we want that ring. We'll get it though. GG. 534. Let's see how it went. 557. Okay. 481. 41. Number 1 DPS. Don't number 2. That's 557 and 534. So slightly under, but we'll get it. We're going to be really good with this. The Herald back. Yo, yo. Someone on the other team is using Plate Breaker. Yeah. Well, Plaguebreaker doesn't hurt you unless you get cleansed. I don't have a cleanse. So unless a fucking Templar cleanses me, I don't need to worry about Plaguebreaker. You know, a lot of people want to put Plaguebreaker, but the problem of it is the condition is a cleanse. So I'm like, nah, I wouldn't use Plaguebreaker. I mean, I think a lot of people overhype it. I mean, it's a strong set. It's strong. It is very strong, but unfortunately, it also has that one drawback. So, you know, in my opinion, as a blade, you know, I opted not to do Plaguebreaker. So, let's get into another one here. So, like I said, I've got to practice this play style, and thank God I finally got my thing. But the biggest thing about it is just getting that speed. I mean, I already have a nice amount of speed being a wood elf, but the biggest deal about it is I really do need that a little bit. Now, I could opt for now, like I said, that Krogs will be gone. I'll use one piece Krogs. So, the amount of pen that we're going to be having, we're going to be sitting at 12 on the back end when we flank them. That'll get reduced down to about, what about, let me turn around, 9 or something. But anyways, we're going to be using the Steed Mundus. I believe we got the Serpent. So we got the Serpent Mundus going on. And we definitely want the Reinforced. So I want to replace that this Sturdy with another Reinforced. Just to get a little bit more out of it. I'm going to keep the one Divine. And then this will get more than likely I'll probably run another Reinforced or something, and I will probably go with a Nirnhone down here, you know, or a Well-Fitted. I should go with the Well-Fitted up here, and then a Nirnhone on the small piece. So, but we definitely want Magicka. We do want health. I'm trying to think. Like, we're at 26-1. You know, the biggest thing about it is you can use... I could probably use a little bit more. The recovery is the main thing. We're scaling weapon damage, not stamina. I mean, what else do we have a max stamina, but how much health do we have? Yeah, we could. Keep that Magicka, and we'll glyph probably 2 more. Yeah, the 2 more into the health. That's a good combo there. Pest and Smite. Yep. Yep. That's what I was thinking as well. You know, because Pestilence is a really strong set. I mean, it is toxic. If you kill somebody, the next person beside them is going to get hit so hard. So hard. So fucking hard. They better pray they're cleansing. Because if they don't cleanse, they're getting smashed in the face. Now, the biggest thing for me was trying to get the poisons. Because I usually run Pestilence with Sheer. Everybody knows I love my Sheer Venom. Everybody knows that. But I really wanted a multi-effect. So if I kill... even not that target, but another target getting hit with poison, it could still spread. And that's why I picked the Venomous.
Those fools think they have a chance.
I don't even know, saw what the fuck hit me. The plague carrier, 12, somebody did a whatever. So it only hit me for 2. You see what I'm saying? Once again, Storm's looking pretty, I mean, we got a pretty decent team on here. It's keeping together. You know, I always get some shit teams, but... See, I'm going to need a little bit more health. It works, but when I'm in there, see, I'm a vampire. I just got hit with a ton of fire damage. But just notice, I do have one piece of impen. But impen took a hit. And this is why I keep trying to tell you. People were like, impen. How many people are running 40, 50% crit? How many? Not a lot. That's why I'm like, build base resistance. I hate when they do that. They just wait to do the fucking leap. Like, they don't do anything until that. It's like, oh, fuck. But they're getting pressured now. I need a little bit more health. So we got to get a little bit more health in this. We're slightly around the 24. Now you see he's got it. Come on. God, I just got flanked and headed up. God's gotta watch the flank. We just got flanked. Watch flank. God, fuck. Looky, I'm fucking... That's another thing. Stop going by yourself. Fucking noobs.
They haven't won yet!
See how they're staying together? They're doing good. My team, fucking, they're going by themselves. They're doing all sorts of dumb shit. That's why a person said stay together. It's game over. There's nothing we can do. See, catch up is just like getting flogged. And you're going to. That's just fucking dumb. See, these are dumb ass fucking tactics. You want to fucking separate them. GG. This dude did really good. I mean, but you know, right there, they had a healer, dedicated healer, and that'll make a difference. They stuck together. Props up. This guy was, I don't know, like shouting orders and sucking at the same time. No, I had to come back and ask if you saw that Rich Lambert stream. I did. Clinton told me to go check it out. Where his mom on there making fun of PvP. Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, poor Rich. I actually felt bad for Rich. Like, because Rich's face, like, in the background says it all. And the biggest thing for me is, you know, I understand everybody's frustration because we can see it. We deal with it. I get it, and I do. And you know me, Irish. I'm the biggest critic of the performance in this game, and I've said that if they got to get it under control. And I think hopefully with Microsoft, now I'm under the impression they have a third-party provider, and that's been some of the issues. You know, they can't come out and say it per se, but I definitely need a little bit more help. So I think that we can redirect some from there, but we could. I really do want to get up to about 20. 28 would be good, just so when I'm sitting about 26. I just feel like there's a point of recovery. But yeah, no, I saw the stream, the video, a couple of people mentioning it, and I was like, but I think hopefully, because hopefully they attend to something. I've said they need to put arenas in here. I knew the deathmatch queue wasn't going to last. I knew that. I said there was going to be a problem with that, right? I just knew it. And I was like, what the fuck? I could tell you right now I'm on a terrible team. What the fuck? Yeah, I definitely don't want to go up there.
for good.
See, that's why you want to keep them chasing. The more you can keep a DK occupied, the better. It'll fuck his team up. Everybody's just... It's like, I feel like DK's everywhere. How many DKs? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just... It's DK Haven. You have to do... I got another heavy attack build that's going to make nice little jelly. Oh my fucking god! They got a healer. You see that? Oh fuck, I swear to god. They need to fucking do something about the heals. Just the, you know, the spam healing. That's when you know they got balls. When they know they have a healer. Yeah, a little bit more health. I think we'll be good. A little bit more. See that? Earthgore, not Earthgore, but fucking Dom. Bad day to be a vampire.
Unfathomable! We're about to lose!
See, they got a choke. I told you, man. They got a dedicated healer. What the fuck? Can I please do my gap close the way I'm supposed to? I don't know what kind of build that is, but... not toxic enough. Because I'm even squishy. Come on! Why is this person chasing the fuck out of me? God! They're all like, I can't kill that fucker. My team's not helping out whatsoever. I mean, I've only died twice, but yeah, we need a little bit more life. That's about it. And we need speed. Once we get that, fuck. Everybody dies. Get another well-fitted. Now watch. So, like I said, poisons will go across the board. GG on the pit demons. Good job. Yeah, they had like some heals, 240, 239. You know, 1 mil. Really good job, man. Look at these DKs. That looks good. That looks so good. We'll get up there. It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be so good. 1.2, 1.2. I don't expect anything less. You know, that's questionable. Look, 449, 1. I came in late, 400, but, you know, we'll get up there. 387, that blade's, I don't know if he was here from the beginning, but if you're a blade, you need to work that. Speed will be a trait, mythic. Yeah, it'll be Ring of the Wild Hunt with, you know, Swift, for sure. We're going to keep the Swift on it. And then we will get the sword instead of the axe. That'll help us on the back end. You could go defending, but I just think Nirnholm's going to be the way to go, especially when you're wanting to pop some heals and you're swapping in for whatever. When you swap, it's true. Like when you're on here, you're going to lose on some of those heals. But when I'm on here and I got rally and I know it's ticking, I can come back and then throw my heal, and the procs will proc on this side for the Nirnholm. I mean, you can go defending if you wanted to, a little bit more resistance. The biggest thing for me right now is I'm sitting at 12, but when I add the Shadow Cloak and then we come back, we're sitting around 18 too. So we do want a little bit of reinforce. That'll push us up, you know, and 1 Nirnholm, and that'll give us a slightly under 20. And because we have to anticipate at least 12 to 14 into the penetration, that's why we want a little bit. There's our base pen without the flank. When we flank, we get, you know, the 12. So our base pen is 8.4 on this bar. That's no, it's 8.4. But now we have 13. So we have a 13 on the flank, and I think, you know, as far as penetration goes, yeah, that's good. I mean, we're going to be good on penetration. I was thinking about going with like 1-piece Balrogs, but I was like, we're really going to need the pin for the DKs. The DKs are just really stacked with high-end resistance. The only thing that we need to do to combat that is high-end recovery, high-end health. So I'm going to make this adjustment. We'll get up to about 28. We'll be sitting around 26 in Battlegrounds, you know, and Cyrodiil, you know, we'll check that out. But we definitely do want to get up to, you know, a nice pivotal point will still be scaling well over. And yeah, this baby, like I said, once I get adjusted to the playstyle, everything looks good. The damage is going to be there. The toxicity is going to be there. Oh yeah, and it's going to have options. Especially like I said, if you want to run like shad summon, if you want to run a shade, you can do that. With this build, it's flex. The back bar gives a lot of flexibility for that. If you want to run, a fear, I wouldn't recommend it, but shade, it's nice, for the fact that you could teleport away. So with builds like this, it kind of it helps that a lot. Plus the minor main kind of gives you another, whatever. But I totally think this has a lot of flexibility for a lot of blades with that toxicity. And I think that's the most important thing. We have to remember that we're going to be more prone to, fire, especially at a stage 3 vampirism. So, we're going to get a 13% extra fire damage. We could offset that with a jewelry trait and take down a little bit of that weapon damage if that becomes more apparent, because the undeath does help against everything else, non-mage blade, mag DK. If mag DKs are more apparent, then obviously we'll go ahead and have a fire reduction glyph instead to kind of pull that down a little bit. But as far as everything else, I mean, for wearing, 6 medium, yeah, I mean, it's nice in that element. So we got a nice speed, we got a nice recovery, we got, everything will be hitting up pretty fucking good. So I'm really, everybody's skipping ahead. Look at this. This shit is crazy. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really good when it's said and done. So I hope you guys like it. I want to give a little preview. We'll get the official build out sometime. And it's going to be Venom. It's going to be gross. It's going to be really, really fucking nasty when it's done. I've got a lot to still farm on this platform, but we'll get there. Alright, so once again, I want to thank you guys. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you guys for stopping in. Harold, thank you for stopping in. Everybody. And by the way, I've got to do the tank guide. I know we'll get on it. And we're going to work fundamentals. We're going, real heal fundamentals. There has been some bad habits. There's always been bad habits. Always in this game. Always. And that's one thing why I do not like what the meta teaches healers. We need to go over this. It's imperative. I know my viewers know, and that's why they are who they are. No problem. Thank you, man. But we will be going over fundamentals because it's bullshit. It is bullshit. Like, I don't care how people play, but I want people to understand fundamentals. That. I take healing so serious in this game. Everybody knows that. And I want to help people understand why it is you don't just plug what the meta players say. My healing guide goes over it briefly for all the healers, their pros, their cons, their toolkits, what you can, whatever. And it's imperative. I don't heal vet trial. There weren't vet trials when I was a trial healer. There were just trials. But I've healed with every healer in vet DLCs, and I have healed some vet trials and every normal trial. So, believe you in me, I don't give a fuck what accomplishments they have. It ain't shit if they don't know what they're talking about. It ain't shit if they don't know what they're talking about. And who do they watch? Who do they watch, guys? Who are they subbed to? They're subbed to me. As always, I want to thank you guys. I'm Mysticraven. This is Mystics MMOs. We got it coming. Peace.